button does?
That's the release button.
That's the release button. Okay. Ask him, you good, man?
You good, bro? You're doing really well for a hostage.
You're
situation.
doing really good. Is this your first time?
I'm hoping I'm doing as well as you're gonna let me be.
You want to go join your friends in the corner?
Yeah, okay, I'll go.
You can go do that.
Okay. Yeah. Belrune, as you're waiting, a new guy just comes like walking out
Hey,
from the other room, and he just goes like, "Hey,"
where,
and like starts walking towards the group.
where did you come from?
Oh, I was hiding in the other room. I heard the stick up going. I just thought maybe you guys wouldn't come that way because it's a dead end.
You didn't press any like silent alarms or anything, right?
Oh, if you're here, she already knows, I'm
Cool.
sure.
Do you have clearance to help this guy speed this up?
Oh, to open the cells?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Well, come on.
Hop 2.
Okay, just,
Just not that one. Point to the worm.
it
The
goes,
worm door.
Okay. Just, remember that I'm very compliant.
Yeah, no, you guys have been pretty good about this.
Yeah, okay.
Really nice of you guys.
Illuma's like currently lifting the cup up to the elf, and she's like, besides that one lady that screamed and ran.
That's right. I forgot about that one lady who screamed and ran. Thank you, Illuma.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Don't worry. We'll get to that.
I'm here to help. You helped me.
All the other prisoners are like, God damn it.
Everyone's like,
yeah, we've been super cooperative.
you're gonna get a couple extra doors
Yeah.
opened. Top side. Thymia. I guess Uzal, I'll give you a chance. I'll let you guys take your turns kind of in tandem so long as you're not actively
Yeah, no, I just try to open the door.
swinging and fighting.
I try to open the door.
Yeah, you just like normal jiggle the handle. Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you swing the door towards you. There is like a stone wall.
Son of a bitch!
You slam the door.
Fucking wizards!
I'll look at Mark. Anything you can do about that newfound wizard?
He said, bro, it's a wall.
Let me try.
Cool.
You guys stand out of the way, and Mark walks up, and he kind of like
Patronum.
he puts his halberd up, and he kind of like rubs his hands together for a minute, and he just kind of like, open sesame. And he just like stands there, very serious, looking for a moment. And she goes, "Well, I tried everything I can."
That's all I got.
Well, I love everything about Mark. He is my favorite. All right, cool.
Yeah, sorry,
Go-
bro.
It's all good. Goblins assemble.
Yeah, you rave, "Goblins assemble!" Nothing.
Oh,
They're all dead.
fuck.
Goblins assemble.
You everybody kind of like looks down the hallway, and out of this room here, kind of half limping, one of your gobos. He looks paler than before,
Yeah, buddy, I've been there.
and he turns and looks at you, and you see that his eyes are like completely glassed over. And he points one little goblin-y finger at you. Do you speak goblin?
No, one of the few languages I don't speak.
Do you speak goblin?
Does Mark speak goblin?
Mark does not speak goblin. no.
Damn it.
Mark is not a world traveler like some of you guys.
Hey man, he went on his little excursion. I don't know everywhere that he went.
He was a chef that moved once. And then on his second move of his entire life, his wife and children died.
Well, yes, but then he went on
And he's been
a
around.
bloody rampage, so I don't know where he
Maybe
was.
those gave him some special knowledge of the goblins. Who knows?
Cool. So
The
yeah,
goblin like "Boo." Something. Says something. Some word.
Oh damn.
I turn around.
Every now and then I get. Yeah, you turn around.
Is there anything behind me?
Like to the door.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That wall's there.
Okay. That's all I could figure out
Okay.
from it.
All right. Well,
He
I mean,
points and there's a buh sound, so I'm like, oh, she's behind us.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Not that.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we can't go this way. So
Yeah, he starts kind of limping your way.
I'll
Bro's a survivor.
yeah. I'll
If
walk
this doesn't
up to
kill
him and
history.
I know this won't work, but I'll try to do a lay on hands on him.
You walk up, you reach down, and you put your hand just kind of on the side of this little goblin face. He bites you.
Son of a bitch.
Excuse you.
He was Gwen the whole
Maximum
time.
deals a single point of damage. And he just kind of like clamps on. And he's just like.
Okay. Well,
And it is at that point that more of your goblins begin appearing out the doorway.
And there's the Abbeys.
And you see some of them have like ears torn off. Some have flesh stripped from their fronts. And they shamble towards you.
Dude, I've seen a lot of shambling mounds, but a shambling mound of goblins? Kind of awesome.
okay, cool. Is that it for me?
It's a good turn.
Is it?
Belrune.
Yeah,
You got a
brother.
couple more doors open. You go peek in. One room is empty. The other room has what appears to be crystals, like pink gems.
Yeah.
They're kind of haphazardly mounded
Yeah.
on the bed in the back. And as you're kind of peering in, looking at them, they move
Yeah.
and seem to kind of half self-assemble into a vaguely humanoid shape.
Yeah.
Kind of U-shaped.
Cool.
And it kind of like tilts its head at you. And it raises a hand.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, we can shut this door, dog. I don't. It seems like the sand thing.
And it kind of like reaches out and you see like eyebrows appear made out of crystal on its
Oh, I didn't do that. Maybe it's
big
not just mimicking
face.
me.
and it says, "Ugh."
Okay, listen, you can't do the
it,
mimicking
like-
thing because that's creepy. But like,
Closed door.
don't close the door. Hey, is this thing
Don't
ever?
close the door.
Has this thing ever tried to kill people?
The tech kind of looks at you and goes, "No, we have a very clean record here.
Okay.
I don't
is-
know its full documentation though. I don't really work in prisoners. I
Sure,
work in monstrosities."
Yeah, yeah, but there's not been like a, if it's gonna kill something, it's probably gonna be like one of you guys and not one of me guys.
That's a terrifying thing to consider. Yes.
Cool. Well, we can keep this door open then. I'm really suspicious about these empty rooms we keep finding. And because we are in a wizard's tower, this could be relevant. I'm gonna cast invisibility purge.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
5 feet per
you-
caster level, so just within 110 feet of me, or 100 not 110, 55 feet of me.
So you guys ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty where like those like spec ops dudes come out of invisibility? Like,
Yeah.
Rick?
Delta Force is here.
You done fucked up.
There's Delta Force in the room with us.
You cast invisibility purge. Give me a quick perception roll. You can as well, Rack. If you take interest in what's around you, I suppose.
35.
Yeah, I got nothing else to do. It'd
I got nothing else to do.
Well,
Yeah. You note a couple of things. The first thing that you note is immediately in each one of the cells, there's like an eyeball in the top corner looking down and like at you.
That's not great.
Yeah. There's also one in like each corner of the room up towards the
yeah.
roof. Rack, the first thing that you notice is the abnormally hairy man standing next to Illuma and the elf, currently reaching for a donut.
All right. Exceptionally hairy? Is that what you...
Exceptionally hairy, like Sasquatch, but still a dude.
Okay. I say, hey, who are you?
Who is what? Whoa.
Yeah, and he seems to like, he looks like the direction you're looking at Illuma and the elf guy, and he like very quickly, like very deftly, he like scoops the donut and seems to like cover it with his hands, you know, and he just kind of like brings it up to his mouth and like,
Realizes everyone's staring at him.
yeah, he kind of like takes a look around as like Illuma and the elf kind of notice him and kind of back up, and he just goes like, shit.
It's okay. What were you?
Oh, thanks for freeing me, bro.
You were from? Okay, cool.
Yeah, great. Good work. I appreciate that.
Hey, I'm trying, brother. How's the donut?
I think it's a little old.
Yeah, well, we'll get you some better food soon.
It's the best thing I've tasted in I don't know how long.
Yeah. We're okay. And Rack, there's a bunch of like eyeball things in these rooms. You're good at throwing hatchets, right?
I
Want
apparently.
to pop the eyeballs?
Start popping eyeballs for us.
Shut
Come
my
to
ass
find out, the
up.
entire tower is a mimic.
You chuck your axe at the first one.
Yeah. the
Yeah,
one
give me a
up
quick
close.
attack roll. It's not hard. Just want to make sure that, you know, we don't have something comedic happen.
That's a D20?
Yes.
Or-
Yes.
It's 10.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just looking.
11.
Just looking for 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. It lodges and splits. A little bit of goo comes out of the eye. It ruptures. It is destroyed. Your axe returns to your hand.
Nice.
You can do that with the rest of them fairly simply.
Right, yeah.
One of the techs cowering over in the corner is like, fuck. And the other one like ribs her, you know. It's like, shut up, man.
He doesn't know that we knew that those were there.
20 or sorry, 32. Do I hear them talking about that in the corner?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys weren't going to tell us that there was like surveillance? We thought you were cooperating this whole fucking time.
There's like some panic that kind of washes over them for a second.
I like spark my glove a little bit.
And one was just like, you didn't ask. And the other's like, oh, God, like that's the best you can come up with. The furry guy kind of like takes another bite of the donut. He's like, you didn't see those?
No, can you? Do you see things that are invisible? You were invisible.
Oh, well, yeah, that's just kind of, you know, how I live.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard this escape. You're going to be really useful, I think, for this if you stick around and help us clear the rest of this
Oh,
out.
bro, I'd do anything for you. Yeah, you know, all part of the family.
The
Nice. Don't question it.
Okay. That's the second time today. The third, maybe. Am I still holding the kobold? Is the kobold still holding my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like walking with you.
Third time today
You wanted to
that
be a
this
part
has
of every
happened?
clan.
Weird.
You
And the other seemingly empty cell was in fact empty.
It appears so. If not, the other furry dude has made his way through another solid door and is like gone.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah, that guy, he's standing over next to Illumina the Elf. He looks kind of confused when everybody's like asking him questions. And he kind of like looks to Illumina. He's like, I just kind of thought it was obvious. And, you know, bro shows up and opens the cells, and you guys came over here to get snacks.
Fair enough.
I guess I thought you knew.
He was him. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent turns. Daimia.
I step up right next to Oozle, 5 feet closer
5 feet.
to the dudes. And then I cast Cone of Cold.
He's
And that will do. Shit. 1d6 per level of cold damage.
I don't think you need to roll
Okay.
unless you really want to total something.
No.
I
that's fine.
do understand the joy of rolling dice. Yeah, you flash, freeze the area. Technically, the bad guys did go before you, so Uzo, you get a little more chewing on your hand from the one zombie. It does a single point of damage as he is now latched to you,
I mean, impressive that he's getting through the armor.
and he just like burrows. Well, so like lay on hands does require a form of skin to skin contact. So like your gauntlet would have like a section of palm open. That's just where he's at.
Okay. I mean, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. And then after I do that,
Like furiously shaking.
And you're just like,
I just kind of like shout out into the air, like, "Can we talk? This is kind of annoying."
you hear a voice echo through kind of like all the rooms as if all the statues talk simultaneously. You intrude on my home, invade my country, and now you wish to speak?
It's my country too. Intruding on your home is fair. I'm sorry about that.
Apology accepted.
Like, can we bake you a cake and bring it to you another time? Like, can we just leave and then we'll come back? Like, I'm sorry. We fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Your friends are currently downstairs freeing some of my most promising test subjects.
Who?
Hell yeah, we are.
I do not appreciate their release and would greatly appreciate them simply being returned to their cells. Can you manage that?
I don't see why not. I mean, they just left. Like, we were all supposed to come in here together so we could talk to you because you're supposedly this big bad bitch, and I don't know. I didn't read all the notes that I was supposed to. I just kind of came with. But I'm new to this whole thing. I just know that, like, I've been on the run my whole life because you guys were, like, being mean to people with magic. And I have magic, so I had to leave. And then I came back, and I was told that, like, hey, they're getting rid of the people who are being mean, and you were one of the people on the list. So here I am. Like, I don't know anything else.
You are a very talented mage. I can tell.
The entire Itzelli lore in 30 seconds. Or not fucking Itzelli. I mean,
Lord.
Lord.
You would have done great in our ranks. It's a tragedy that we lost you.
Or I would have died. Like, you kill a lot of people, too, when you're little training.
Full mages get a much cushier experience, as they are innately useful.
Switching side.
Well,
It would have been a wonderful life, really. Yes, it is war, but when countries are at war, people who can fight must.
Okay, I need to know.
Uzel.
Is the goblin still attached to my hand?
Huh?
Is the goblin?
Yeah,
still
you're
attached to
still,
my
you're
hand?
just like bashing it
'Cause,
against
like, that,
the wall.
That was important because like I'm focused on this goblin on my hand. Otherwise, I would be interjecting. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
"Get the fuck off of me!"
Yeah, eventually, you just like smash and it just gores and puddles against the wall.
Damn it!
And just about that, you're like, God, fuck. And you just hear, Uzel, is it true that you merely came here to speak? It doesn't feel that way.
Oh. No, that's. I'm here to kill you.
Understandable. You wish to go tell your friends to put the prisoners back away?
well, I
Wait,
mean,
what prisoners?
If you would just, like,
He said,
lower
hey, what
your
when?
enchantments, I can just sending stone them, but you've got all this place so hot wired you can't do anything.
Yes, that is true.
Like, it's just let me freaking message them.
It is done.
Hey, dickheads.
Your sending stones go off. The furry guy kind of looks at you. You gonna answer that?
Hello?
Fuck.
Where the fuck are you guys?
Uzo, we got your sister.
What?
Yeah, well, she says she's your it's Aluma?
Aluma, yeah.
Aluma, right?
Oh my God, is that my brother?
Yeah, hold on. Let me We got her and some other prisoners. We're fucking breaking them out of here. They all seem to really like me, and I do not know why.
Oh, well, all right, listen. You guys just did whatever you wanted, and we didn't know you were gone, and we came up here, and she's kind of...
She's offered you an out, didn't she?
Yeah. Put them back. in
Sorry,
the
that's a
cages.
non-starter, boss, and I hang up.
I thought you said you had more sway than that.
Oh, he's a jerk.
Perhaps I shall just isolate and contain what they have done.
The guy freeing the prisoners is a jerk.
It would be easier if I expelled the 4 of you. Or rather annoying. Perhaps I will take you up on your offer of cake at a later date.
That could be fun.
I will not lose this tower, but due to your forces, I will have to move it. It's a bother. Say 2 months' time?
Sounds good to me.
Oozle, friends, I don't know who those other 2 people are with you. I've seen the one around. And Mark's just kind of like, hey, that's me.
So I'm gonna try to rush the door on the other end of the hallway and open it.
Yeah, at the far end, the one
Yeah.
that you haven't opened. Yeah, you rush down, you just charge as she's talking to you, and you open the door. It is a spiral staircase. It goes up and down. She goes, if you wish to leave, I am more than happy to reconvene with you here in a few months' time as well.
Join us in the downstairs.
I am not overly concerned about the territory loss. That's the army's deal to keep the orcs out. I care about my studies, my magics. I cared about your friend for a while as well. When I grow bored of things, sometimes you just begin tinkering. You know how it is.
I'll remember that when I find you,
You've played relationships
and I'm going to
rather
run,
similar before. Just not in the physical sense, I guess.
I'm gonna run. I need to go after this broad.
Yeah. You do you, buddy.
You've got a door in your back, and she's like, hey, wait a minute, let's go out.
I forgot Adora was with you, so when
Yeah,
she was
she's-
like the 4 of you,
she's
I
in the
was like
backpack of
trying to
power.
like
Yeah.
I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Okay,
She's playing her
actually,
bagpipes from there, and then
no,
she's like,
I know
"Er."
that
Wait a minute.
I know that they went down, so I would assume that they're downstairs, and they said they have a Luma, so I'm gonna go downstairs.
You start racing downstairs.
Primary objective.
Yeah, you disappear down the stairwell, and the voice does not talk to you. Continues to talk to you. Mark is currently a little confused, and he's going to stay closer to the wizard just because splitting the party in half is better than abandoning a single member, I suppose.
Look, I'm really sorry about this, but like it was great talking to you. You seem like a really reasonable person.
Hmm. Oh, yes, I am, not to blow my own horn, but widely known for my intelligence and my reasonableness.
You know, I think that's great. I'm gonna go after them, and we're gonna get out.
Mm.
Do you have like it? So when I get to them, I follow the staircase down, and then which way do I go so we leave? And I will do my best to get the dudes back in the cages. But like, I used a lot of my magic trying to deal with you because you're kind of freaking scary.
I'm aware.
So I can only do so much because like they can just punch me, and that doesn't work super well for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you wish to physically reconvene with your friends, I suppose look a left. If you just want to get that brute out that won't hear reason, take the right.
All right, thank you. All right, Mark, let's go before she changes her mind.
You were very welcome.
Bye.
I don't believe I know your name.
No, it's okay. Bye.
Yeah, you go down the stairs. Mark follows.
I don't know yours either.
I am Gwendolyn. It's a pleasure, truly. I'll remember you.
He's a little.
You guys hit that spiral staircase. You start going down. You're behind Oozle.
Yeah, I'm just chasing after him.
Do you like yell after him or anything?
Take a left. Take a left to get to our friends.
I don't know how far I got.
Mm.
in
You're
that
you're
time.
a flight. You're within earshot, but
Oh,
not
okay.
within like eyesight. You know.
Okay, then I take a left.
When you
When I
reach
get-
stairs, yeah.
yeah.
You guys, the last couple of cells are opened, both of which are empty.
Cool.
Crystalline dude has not exited his cell yet.
Is there like something keeping you here?
He points down where you see like he doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
He is still just kind of a mass on the bed. He just kind of points down to the bed.
I usher him forward.
He just like
He's like, please, charades.
yeah.
Understand.
He repeats back to you. Stuck here. Thing.
Are you bedridden?
Bed stuck here. Me.
Okay. Okay. Is it enchanted so that you're stuck there?
Okay. Is not enchanted. Stuck here.
Do you just want to get in this bag of magic bag, and I can just try to like.
What am I doing this guy's hair?
Is not magic bag. Stuck here. Bed ridden. Not stuck. But made.
Okay, what if I? The auto locks are closed. Hey, brother, I need you to look in this bag for a second. And I usher over the technician.
He just kind of like he sloughs his shoulders and he goes, please don't put me in a bag of holding.
I'm gonna need you. Sorry, buddy.
Can't I just I'll walk with you. There's the shackles. You could
That's
Just
you're
clasp-
so right. And I
yeah, he very willingly will give you his
Cool.
wrists instead of
step
that.
away from the door. I don't want any buttons to be hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll
And the
go
crystal
in
guy
and
is just kind of waving.
I cast mending on the crystal guy.
It seems to have no effect.
Okay. I like point at my legs. Like, do you have legs?
Legs can make stuck here. Bed is ridden. Not magic.
Okay. There's not magic keeping you on this bed.
There's not magic keeping me on this bed.
Okay.
Stuck here.
Want to roll a perception on his feet?
Yeah, fucking. Is there a shackle?
I think the
35.
crystal is growing out of the stone.
There is not a shackle, but it
Oh.
appears that the crystal has like fused with the
Can we
stone.
just break him off the bed?
Chiseling free.
Do you want to do that? You want to go in and like chip at him?
I see no other option.
Is it going to hurt you if we chip at your feet?
Hurt me? Yes. Chip. Stuck here?
Do you want us to chip at your feet?
Yes. Chip feet. Stuck here? Not.
Okay.
All
Yes,
right,
chip
yeah,
feet.
yeah,
That's all the
yeah.
consent I need.
Consent.
Great. Yeah, we'll bring out old Trusty and start kind of
Yeah,
like
you start kind of like saw cutting in there. The crystal is not like it's surprisingly soft
yeah.
at this kind of fusion point. It seems that there's almost like it goes from his purpley color and transitions into translucent as
Okay.
it hits the stone.
Yeah.
And yeah, you kind of carve out, and as you carve some out, it seems like the crystalline being reforms a little bit and begins moving and begins pulling himself up
Okay,
as
okay.
well a little bit.
Cool. Hell yeah, brother. Fantastic.
And he kind of steps out and he looks at you very confused, but begins kind of forming a little bit more cohesiveness and becomes much more person-like in appearance, rather dapperly dressed.
Hell yeah. We love a dapper Dan. All right, the rest of you interns start filling into these rooms for me.
Yeah, they all kind of like slough their shoulders. And It's better than the alternative. They'll be here for us soon, guys. It's okay. And they,
Wait, who's they?
the Magister, any of the other
Oh
mages.
no, the guys upstairs are probably taking care of that. Anyway, into the boxes.
You're just gonna leave us here?
Yeah.
And like one of the women collapses, just like, please don't.
Well, like, we'll come back for you eventually, but it's a big castle. There's a lot of places to be, big tower.
please no, spare us.
We'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Oh God, please. You start physically stuffing them
Yeah,
in?
yeah,
Yeah, you physically stuff all the
yeah.
the
I'll
people in.
empty the other 2 interns from inside.
Yeah, you stuff them in.
Yeah, and just
The
start-
rooms are pretty tight.
I put them in with the purple worm room too.
Yeah, you
Fuck
open
it.
up the purple worm, they're like very uncomfortable at that. The worm is like kind of bouncing at the jar. You hear in your head, us, hello friend.
I'm not an us.
You are us. You have been assimilated. Ascended.
Have been assimilated, maybe. Ascended. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm pretty fucking religious, but
We
ascended
know
is-
you. We recognize you.
I recognize you too.
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave? Damn, Daniel.
We are excited to see us.
Should I take the jar with?
No,
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm
she wasn't here
thinking.
for it. She wasn't. No. She doesn't understand.
I took a
Let's
bottle.
leave it
I
to
want
a
the jar
50-50.
now.
We have been separated for so long.
I don't want to roll the 50-50. Ian, roll a 50-50 for me. We'll do like, yeah, 50 up, take worm, or well, high take worm.
35.
Okay, worm stay.
Wait,
But
please.
what if the other people take the worm and they get the fuck out that way?
That's
At least this way
Yeah,
we know where
you
it
put like
is.
the first technician in the room as it starts talking to you, and it's like, we can assimilate them. They will be with us.
I'm not there, dog.
I know, but I'm phoning a friend.
We won't slow you down.
Do nothing with this fucking worm. Leave it in there. Whatever happens with the worm happens with the worm, as long as it doesn't happen. to
Copy.
us.
Yeah, I fucking just lock them in.
There's so few of it. You close it off. The people in there are like, please no. And then just like,
Yeah.
you hear like muffled from inside. They're like, it speaks to me.
Yeah. When I get to the last doors, so I'm gonna put the 2 with clearance in there, but I want to take their rune.
Okay.
Their rock.
So why'd you mantle the guy?
Just
Also
don't know if I
remember,
wanna
the
take 'em
rune
with
is important, but that comes with
the code
combinations
Alright,
too.
well,
It comes
they
with the
can-
code.
They can come with them.
You
They'll
take
be-
both of them?
Yeah.
'Kay.
They'll be shackled, but they can come with.
Yeah, you shackle the other guy.
Yeah.
You take the 2 of them.
All right, team of super awesome, really cool people.
Yeah, everybody just kind of looks at you.
Stairwell.
They look at you like, yeah, and then they look at each other, and like you see just like immediately like this wariness washes over them
Yeah.
of like, who the fuck are these people though?
Don't worry, man. This is Professor Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. Like,
Yeah.
We tried that already.
You see just a little bit of time passes, and the furry guy, his fur kind of like breezes itself almost, and you see this kind of glittery effect happen for a moment, and he disappears.
that's fine. He said he'll be here in spirit,
Yeah.
One of these was a stairwell, right?
Yeah, that is what we were trying to figure out, wasn't it? Don't. No.
One of these was a stairwell. I don't know if it's changed.
Oh wait.
but-
Oh. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you open that door, and just as you open that door, you hear like loud clanking coming down the stairs.
Hey, I know that. Oozle, is that you?
You hear Belrune's voice.
Okay, I go downstairs.
You come down to the one side, Belrune to the other side. There is a door. The stairs do continue downward.
Hey, brother, sister.
I'm. Quite
Belrune has
literally-
quite a entourage with him, but almost immediately Illuma pops out of the crowd
with
and just
as much
grabs you.
force as my weak body can muster. I'm going to shove Belrune as hard as I possibly can out of the way, and I'm gonna run up to Illuma.
you're like, hey, so like just against the wall onto the floor. Immediately, your couple of friends around just like angry,
Hey, well,
aggressive stance
It's
towards
it's
Oozle.
okay. That's what I expect. You gotta forgive the guy, okay?
Yeah.
He hasn't seen his sister in a minute.
I'm gonna run up to Illuma and just wrap her up in a big hug.
Yeah, she does the same. She goes, it was terrible.
I know. We're gonna get you out of here.
I would like that.
Do I look any different to Oozle? Is Oozle suddenly treating me like family?
No?
Damn.
All right. So
I don't understand. Uzo doesn't treat family like family.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to be treated like Oozle's family.
Yeah.
that's true.
He has at very, very least attempted to murder every single one of them that he's ran into.
Except the work side.
On his dad's side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just half.
If
Fair
you were
enough.
if you recognized you on like on his mom's side, you'd be pretty chill.
Yeah.
He partied with them for a while.
Sure.
He almost stayed.
Almost. All right. So we've got a new plan.
It was his last chance at a happy ending.
Sure was.
You won't get another one.
Apparently the wizard made a deal with the bitch of the tower, and
You
we're
made a
falling
deal with the
back.
Wicked Witch of the East, bro?
Okay, all of you, get back in your cells.
Hey, we don't do that around here. I've made a lot of promises I intend to keep.
Okay, she's gonna kill us all.
You guys
Immediately,
want to die here, fighting, or die in a cage?
the elf kind of looks nervously at you, and he just looks down at his stumps.
I'll get you your
Oh,
hands
shit.
back.
I noticed the elf,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, he called me a brother.
Is there any more of your people in this tower that you know of?
if the last place I was at was also this tower, then yes.
It won't matter because we can't take any of them with us. She knows we need to leave
There's
now.
the two technicians behind you. There's two technicians. They're manacled, and they're just kind of like looking at it like, oh yeah, she's really scary.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure we can figure it out.
I just hope that she doesn't turn us into monstrosities for complying.
I really wish there was an easier way out that she didn't know about, though.
Which one of these is the least important?
Which one of what?
The technician guys?
They both point at each other. They just pointed at the other one.
Well, guy over there works with the experiments. Like, I'm assuming that means the monstrosities. He's been kind of helpful. The other guy he was pretty reluctant to help, actually, now that I think about it. And none of them told us about these cameras, speaking of.
There's
Well,
cameras?
cameras. Surveillance.
Well, not anymore.
Scrying eyes.
Yeah.
We took care of 'em,
They're all gone?
hopefully.
You're-
All the ones that I saw. They were invisible.
Okay. So you said that one is the least important?
I know where other prisoners are.
Well, I didn't say least important. I just said that he was less than happy to help us. The other guy put up far less of a fight. He even offered to be shackled.
All right. Which one of you can get us out of here without being detected?
Surely one of you's got like a
They both,
smoker's
like-
closet to escape to.
They're
or
both
something.
like sweating profusely. They look
I
at
will
each other.
explode your head in 3 seconds.
She'll do it.
Tell
I've
me
seen
the
it.
answer. 1, 2.
I get. The monstrosity guy raises his hands, and the other guy's like, "Please, I'll give you the other prisoners. I don't know."
So the other guy, I cast explode head.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
his
not-
little headless body just like kneels and then flops to the ground.
I'm not fucking around. If they refuse to put them back into the cages, get us out of here now.
I can get you out of here.
I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
peed my pants. We need to go.
the monstrosity room.
Very
Monstrosity
not
room. There's
cool thing to say.
there's a transport
I'll
system.
explode
There's a
your head
transport
too,
system. We
bitch.
can use the
Let's go.
transport system. You're not gonna like it, but we can use the transport system. We got to empty a tube. We got to clear a tube, and then I can get you guys out of here one at a time through the tube.
Are there cameras in there?
Yes.
How many?
4, 2.
Okay. She also said
Is it 2 or
that
4?
if we went right at the stairs, it would take us straight out too. Is that another way? And you're being this deceptive little bitch.
Someone had
She
said
changes
something
the
about
door.
the-
She can
yeah.
change the rooms. I don't know what she's done.
But that one doesn't change. The one through the monster room, the experiments.
The tubes don't change. The tubes are set.
All right.
I think
I think we're
they've
tubing out
been
of
set. They haven't moved.
All right, let's go. Don't fuck with me.
Here.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not.
Which of
I'm
these
not- I'm not
buttons
fucking
gets
with you.
clears a tube?
If you hit the red button, on a tube, it'll open the tube. It'll purge.
Fantastic.
But you gotta make sure that the monstrosity's docile and done. You gotta
If
make sure
you-
that it's okay.
So important question before we slam buttons. If you had to pick a tube to fight, which tube would you pick?
17B is inactive, inoperable. It's just basically a corpse still.
Okay.
It wiggles. It can wiggle. You'd be fine. It's good.
Which of these is the sedative?
The sedative button, the blue one, the blue one.
Okay, cool. It's the blue button on 17B.
17B. Yeah, you hear just this. Psst.
And then just fucking slam that red boy home.
Yeah, there is just kind of like a quick flashing of light and a quick alarm, and he's like, "It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's not me. It's okay. It's happening."
Yeah.
And the tube drains of liquid, and there is just this like tentacly mass at the bottom of it, and it's writhing just barely. And the tube clicks and swings open.
34 cents motive. Is he bullshitting us right now?
He is not bullshitting you. He is shitting his pants right now, though.
Cool, man.
Friend's head exploding next to you will do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I'd have to activate it from the terminal.
I don't know if I trust you to activate it with the terminal.
You of course can't activate it from inside because it's just the monstrosities that go inside. I'll send you to the next factory over. It's hidden well in the woods. It'd be much easier to fight your way out of that than out of here. It's the only way out of here.
Okay.
Besides dealing with her.
We're not going one at a time.
Is it? I mean, do we have to for this tube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right,
Bag
not
of holding
necessarily.
trick.
You and Rack
holding
could fit
trick.
in the tube at the same time, or like you and Adora. But like
of
Oozle
holding trick.
absolutely has to go.
Everybody get into the fucking bag. All of your stupid little mythical friends, get in the bag.
Hey, whoa.
You immediately, like, before anybody approaches the bag, you feel the bag move on its own and like widen, and some kind of weight enter.
Oh, that's we didn't get his name, but he's cool.
I swear to God, if this is her, I will murder
It's
you
not.
all.
Don't worry about it.
Everybody get in the
Is
fucking
she
bag.
furry?
I never even saw her.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell everybody to get in the bag?
Yeah.
All of your friends are looking at you very confused.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna take care of the bag. I'm gonna hold it to get us out of here. Okay. We're getting
No, the
out of
fuck
this
you're
place.
not. No, the fuck you're not. Get in the bag.
Why not? I don't
Because-
get in bags.
The second that we are teleported out of here, I'm teleporting us again.
Oh, that's fucking smart.
Get in the fucking bag.
All right, guys. Let's load up.
Yeah.
We can trust her for that.
They all hesitantly kind of nod, and your weird collection of friends makes their way into the bag.
Yeah.
The technician is standing there manacled, and he goes, I can't get in the bag. I have to
No,
send you.
I understand that. I'm in really fucking close. I'm like, if you
Oh,
are fucking
oh.
with us, if you fuck this up, if she comes after us, I will find you. I will find all of your children. I will find all of your family. I will find all of your relatives, and they will all suffer an agonizing death that you have never seen in your entire fucking life. And then once you've seen it and you've witnessed it all, I will then end you. No, I won't end you. I will just cut out your eyes, and you will live with the knowledge of everything that's transpired. Do you understand me?
His knees go weak as his eyes kind of flutter. But he remains conscious. And he just, yes, ma'am.
I have a plan. I can help with this.
You have beautiful eyes.
Rose about it.
Don't fucking try anything right now. I go. I get in the fucking.
Yeah, I want to before I load up, I want to cast a contingency spell on Chuck here. I don't know his name. I don't think we ever got it.
On technician guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technician guy number 2.
Chuck's fine.
Chuck's cool.
Why not?
Yeah,
You can call him Chuck. He'll let you call him anything at this point.
so the contingency is the spell Slay the Living.
Yeah?
It's 10d6 plus 11
Uh-huh.
if he does not send us over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
luck, Chuck.
He's aware of that.
Yeah. All right, and then I'll
You all get into the bag of holding. You step into the tube. He closes it, and he starts pushing buttons, and green goo begins filling up from your feet. It encapsulates you, and it is odd. You can breathe, but you're not breathing.
Yeah, I do not attempt to breathe. I am.
You're holding your breath?
Ooh, I'm so scared right now.
And you sit in the tube, and he presses a couple other runes, and he just kind of looks at you, and he just like for a second he puts his hand on like the tube. He's just like, and then he hits a rune, and you feel blackness. You come to seconds
Sure.
later. You come to, and you are in the tube, and you do not recognize where you are.
I instantly cast teleport to get us the fuck out of here.
This comes down to a circumstance roll now. Just barely. 45 on highs, lows. Where do you teleport?
To the ship.
To the ship.
Mm-hmm.
An interesting decision. You port onto the ship. You hit the deck. Goo slops off of you all around. And the battle is well over. The ship is not near the Lone Towers area. You can see a little bit in the distance. The tower is gone.
Fuck, it's been like days.
And you see Raymond, like, comes up. The ship is on the ground, moored, you know. He comes up from below deck, sword drawn, and he looks at you and goes, Thymia.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Let us out of the bag, please.
He sheathes his sword. Yeah, okay.
I dumped the bag on.
You start dumping out people, and everybody's gasping for air. You are okay. However, time worked a little differently. It has been 3 days. And yeah, the battle was won. Very casualty intense, but it is over. Raymond informs you very briefly as you guys are getting into the air and moving that the tower disappeared. Like the minute you guys walked in the door.
Yeah. So, we made a deal. We made a deal with her. She said that if we put all of these guys left, and then they took all the prisoners out of the cells, and she said if we put the prisoners back into the cells, she would let us leave. And then they didn't want to do that, so we got teleported out of the thing. She's scary, and we need to go before she decides that she's coming back to kill us all right this second. Because like I can't fucking deal with her. I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong of a wizard. I used all my magic, and she just laughed at me. She just laughed in my fucking face. Like we gotta go. We need to go now.
Yeah, you guys are wrapping up and going.
I'm like enjoying the feel of the sun. Is it daytime?
Yeah, it is daytime.
Guys, this is
Your-
what freedom is like.
Your kobold friend like immediately raises his hands as well, and he like drops to his knees, and his little beady black kobold lizard eyes, he just like stares at the sun.
I point at because we had Frida on the ship, right?
Yes.
Your fucking friend is dying. Save him.
She can.
She looks at him and she's like, are you dying? Oh my god. And she like rushes in and like starts using her magic, and she's like, it's not working. It's not working.
He's dying. I told you. She's fucking scary. I don't know what to do. We
Dude, you're
can't find her.
dying? Are you okay?
She said we have to come back in 2 months with cake.
Is it like
She did not say you had to come back. She said she would meet you.
is it like terminal?
That's worse.
It's a poison.
Oh wait, I can hold on. Yes, neutralize poison.
You do so.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's all I got. Sorry, dude.
Yep. It's great.
You're gonna be okay though, right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's happened before.
Cool.
Who
So
helped
if
you
she's
last
not
time? It was
healing
just
you,
Derek, right? Yeah.
Over
can
a long
she
period.
help?
It's gonna take some time.
Yep.
Frida,
You
can
guys
you
are gonna
help?
be looking at some downtime.
Can you help my elf brother?
She kind of stops and she looks at you. She's like, her jaw drops. She's like, an elf?
Yeah, I didn't get your
Seen him
name.
before.
I'm really sorry. We
She's
were in
helping
kind of a
Derek with
hurry.
the other ones.
Where do you guys keep finding them?
These goddamn fucking towers.
And he just kind of like,
You have more.
they rescued me from the prison. And she's like, he talks normal. Oh my God. And she just like races up. She's got 1.5 million questions.
Yeah. Did we catch his name in any of that?
Do you ask?
I do in
You
fact
never...
want his name.
Yeah, it's Drumir.
Okay. I'll do my best to spell that.
It's like Drow the Dark Elf with
Gotcha,
Mir at the
gotcha,
end
gotcha. Yeah. Beautiful.
and no W. Dramir.
Dramir. Okay.
I'm just sitting in a corner rocking right
Yeah,
now.
I'm just gonna like get a little roster of my funky little dudes.
Yeah, as people are talking,
Those who can talk, I guess.
your kobold,
to me.
unfortunately, you're not
Yeah.
communicating with. However, it seems that as the kobold is like yipping and like trying to say things, the crystalline dude mimics his yips, and they seem
What
to like
language is he
start
speaking?
kind of. Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
He's speaking Draconic,
Oh, cool.
and he is saying things like, "Why is nobody talking to me? What's going on here?
It's
The blessed sun and desert has rescued us, and my brother won't speak to me."
brother.
You say that, and he kind of like whispers, like, "Finally, somebody that talks sense." And he looks, and he just kind of like stops, and like, "Who the fuck are you?"
One of my best friends married the Lord Dragon.
Huh.
Came with the territory.
Yeah, okay,
Wait,
sure,
you can
buddy.
understand him? You're like yipping back.
Is they're just chittering at each other, basically. It's a basal form of Draconic, you know. They use a different accent,
Mm.
much more low lizard.
He held my hand earlier. Do you know what that's about?
You understand what he's saying.
Oh, sick.
Through Sobek's powers, you can understand reptiles.
Why did you say
I
that?
grab him by his face. What the fuck did she do to you?
He's just kind of like stops. He's like, what do you, I was pretty freshly captured. I don't think I remember much of anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. They don't really let you be present.
Okay. All right.
Why did you call this thing a brother?
Thing.
Thing.
I don't have that.
We're
but-
kobolds.
Are you now?
Yeah. Of the greatest tribe.
Which tribe?
The glorious desert. Of course.
Don't know how to break this.
And he
to
kind
you.
of like looks at himself. He's like, and he looks at, and he like gestures to Belrune. He's like, duh.
Don't know how to break to you, but that's a halfling.
I like wave. As he gestures to me. I don't know what's going on.
He kind of like stops and he looks at you and he squints around.
I see one of those like
Yeah. And he like walks around you, kind of like stalks around you, and he goes, oh, it was so convincing before, but I see what you mean now.
What do you mean?
Strange. Very strange.
he's gonna think I'm like half kobold.
Is it a magic?
What are you talking about?
Is he one of the magically inclined things?
Yeah, he's got some magic to him.
Not enough. Not enough to deal with Gwen.
Strange.
Who's Gwen?
You would know if you were with us.
Hey, I was rescuing your sister, which I still haven't gotten a thank you for.
I thanked you.
Well, yeah, of course you did, sweetheart. I'm sorry, but your brother is just, he's a little salty that we reneged on the plan.
Gwen is terrifying.
Name's Flint.
Oozle.
That's a nonsense word.
So it was Flynn.
Are you okay?
No.
Yikes.
Let's see. Oh,
She's gonna be
kobold,
coming
crystal
in like 2 months,
guy.
guys. Hey, I don't we gotta go and we need a training montage or we need cupcakes. We need
The training montage is so good.
we need some nice like hardcore dad rock music. We need to go. I don't know what to do.
Very invisible guy.
You haven't seen much of him since you opened the bag.
I'm sure he's around.
Can he hide us? Where are you? Can you keep all of us hidden? I want to go back to the Pirate Isles
He
now.
really likes donuts. Do we have any of those on the ship?
I can buy donuts. Where's the near? We can stop and get donuts if you make me invisible too.
I can't make you invisible. You're not one of me.
Shit.
You should be fine. And
Who's
you just
you?
like you feel like you feel a pat on your shoulder.
Ah! Fuck, that's scary. I didn't.
What are you
Why-
talking about? Why can't you see me?
Because you're invisible.
Yeah, but that's like our thing.
What is it? What is our?
Hour.
What do you mean?
Our
That's not
peop-
my thing. My thing's fire and like gods.
Weird. You see her pause. Where's all your hair?
It's like right here.
You feel him like grab at your clothes
Yeah.
and like try to kind of like pull it off of you almost.
Hey, whoa.
And he
This
goes-
is a good shirt.
He like peeks down your shirt, basically. Like you can feel that that's what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's weird. Your skin is bare. What happened to you? Someone?" No, they didn't.
They did it what?
They didn't take your hair.
It's right here where it's always been.
That's not enough, man. You know the rules. You got to have your hair.
I don't know the rules.
God, and you can't see me?
What are we?
What do they do to your eyes?
What are we?
What do you mean, what are we?
Like, you keep referring. Are you human?
No.
Then what are you? What are we?
Bigfoot.
No shit. Is that like a title or like a name?
It's us. What are you talking about, man?
I am, if anything, definitely a small foot.
Well, yeah, like, you're young still, but did they capture you too? Did they remove your hair?
I'm 25, dude.
You're old as fuck. What happened to you? Did they capture you young and stunt your growth?
Well,
What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
I didn't know my parents, so like maybe.
And you let the people see you?
Well, these guys.
I guess you don't have
are
any
pretty
choice
cool. They're
because
like our friend.
you've lost your hair.
Did I lose it? Doesn't it just grow back?
Oh, it should. But you feel him like touch your
I mean, like,
arm
I don't,
again. It's
like,
like, but you're smooth.
Yeah, I don't shave or anything. This is just how This is how halflings are.
Shaved him. You can make a code of invisibility and I can hide.
Half what?
Halfling. You know, half.
I'm not familiar with a ling. What's your other half?
No, it's. Ha ha! Very funny. What's your other half?
He's like almost a person.
Your other half is human?
Kinda.
You know, I've never
That might
explored like
explain
the
it.
genome.
Who has betrayed our people to make you? I am sorry.
I don't understand. I never knew my father.
Never
We'll have
knew
to
his
track this
father, man.
down.
Yeah, we will.
This is a
I
great
didn't
injustice.
get your name,
Sandoval.
Sandoval. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you stick around. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. And then it's just Crystal Dude left, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't think so. I thought it was just those four.
And Aluma, but
And
you know
Aluma.
her.
Yeah.
You know her name.
We're pretty well acquainted.
Yeah, the crystal guy's been looking at you as you guys have been talking, and he just like points at you. Halfling.
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 Crystals.
Crystals.
Flesh.
Flesh.
Me flesh. You crystal. Me crystal.
Crystal. Flesh. Different.
Yes.
We.
Different.
Not different.
We different. Halfling.
The gem being, and you see that every time it steps, it kind of just like leaves almost just this little pat of crystal behind, and it crumbles away and dissolves after a short while.
Yeah.
But it kind of like comes up and it touches you.
I touch it back.
Yeah, and just like some crystal kind of springs out from its made fingers, and it kind of wraps you a little bit.
It's like feeling me.
You feel it like pierce your skin a little bit.
Ow, motherfuck.
And it recoils back. The crystal breaks, very fragile. And it just goes different.
Different. Confirmed.
Not right. Bad.
I rolled a 32 knowledge arcana. You wanna-
Yeah.
What the fuck is this thing? Any ideas?
There are some crystalline slime species,
Are you
but they're not intelligent.
from like a plane of crystals?
Plane,
Different.
home,
Yeah, more
Home-
crystal people.
home plane, mini, us.
How about a 30 knowledge planes?
Yeah. From like
Got you, fam.
deep Underdark lore, there are crystalline beings.
Oh my god, we can get him home.
They can take on shapes. They learn language through hearing. They are like a language mimicking species, but they speak telepathically to each other.
So he's been trying to speak to me this whole time, probably. I just I'm not built that way.
They are not physically strong, but they are known to be sneaky, infiltrative, kind of like an invasive species.
Maybe don't take him home then. They might kill him.
They are, from the Underdark.
Cool.
But they're known to like infiltrate drow fortresses and dwargar fortresses and shit
Yeah.
like that, and like fuck with things and
Oh,
just
well, those aren't bad things. to
do
infiltrate.
stuff. They're like little thievy boys.
Yeah. We'll take you home. Just like we're getting that guy's hands back.
Hands,
Dramir.
again, please.
Are you gonna poke me again?
Yes. Yeah, you touch it once more, and the crystal kind of like slowly builds, kind of
Mhm.
veiny over your hand. You feel a little prick, and in your head immediately you hear, "Can you hear me now?"
Hello?
You kind of pull back, the crystal breaks, and you see it like slowly starts to dissolve, and he goes, "Only so much. I only have so much time with this. What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
I mean, I think so. That
What's
poke
happened
kinda
to you?
hurt, but like,
How? How could it possibly? I was just made
well, I'm a
connection.
halfling. I have flesh, and so when you stab it with crystal, it's ouch.
I do not understand."
I am not a crystal.
I guess not.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
been a hard
crystal,
day for everyone.
The crystal goes away.
No.
With that, the being kind of looks at everybody around here and goes, "Same,
Yeah.
different."
Yes. Home? Do you want to go home?
Home, wherever, go.
Home wherever. If you want to spread out, you could probably home with us.
Home with us.
Hell yeah, brother.
Have things,
Have many things.
shinies,
Yes.
textures,
Yes.
mini things.
Yes.
Me with things.
Yes.
Happy.
I like him.
Just like that, we have destroyed another world. We are heroes.
Another potentially world-ending species released upon the mortal plane.
Okay, if we gets out of hand, we just send him back home.
Where do you fly to? You going home?
Mm-hmm.
What
It's
about
time.
the dwarves? Has anyone radioed them? Let them know we're alive?
If the battle's already over and the tower disappeared, that would have been handled already.
I'm gonna reach out to Thran.
Yeah.
Give him a buzz.
You get a hold of him and hello?
Hey, we've made it out. How did the war go? You're still alive. That's pretty great.
You made it out days later? What happened to you?
Well, it wasn't days for us. It's been like 6 hours, guys, give or take?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's been like maybe anywhere from like an hour to like 6 hours. It doesn't really feel like it's been that long.
Foul sorceress indeed then that you faced.
Yeah.
Were you
indeed.
victorious? You must have been, since I'm talking to you.
Well, she's not dead, if that's what you're asking.
That's unfortunate news.
Yeah. Our wizard kind of got a little flaky, and our orc guy's dying, is what I've heard. So we did take, we had to kind of pull out. But
My condolences. Losses were heavy on our side as well.
yeah, it's gonna be really hard when the big guy passes. I'm pretty fond of him. Don't tell him I said that, but
It was like standing right next to you.
yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have a funeral for all of the people that we've lost over the last week now, I think, technically.
We've buried our dead and are heading back through the Great Plains. The orcs have granted us passage home.
Perfect. We'll I can't wait to call on you guys again and meet in battle. We'll open that way up and get your people heading south freely.
War is nothing that I look forward to. But
Our
this
people,
kingdom
I meant,
must fall.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there.
Best of luck to you.
You too, brother.
We'll hear again. You're laying on the brother and our people thick, but he did not seem to be reciprocating.
Sorry, once we meet up again, this tune's gonna change a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
2 weeks flying home. You got
6 weeks to prepare.
little less. How do you wish to prepare? What is the plan, Stan?
Let me get Tremere his hands back first. I got promises to keep, buddy.
Yeah. Frida's
that
going to
guy
be
needs
working
to not
on
be
that.
gagged.
Derek's going to be working on you. Unfortunately, there's not a lot he can do until you reach home base where he has his true medical equipment.
They had a purple worm down there in like a jar. It said us when I saw it. It was like, I've been ascended.
Speaking to your mic.
You're gonna see my shield crackling with fire as I look at
Worm?
you and tell you, or rather ask you, what did you do with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about him. I watched you break your face, and my face is too pretty for that. And I just didn't want to go through the same thing. But it did say, like, I was with it and, like, ascended already. It was saying some weird stuff. It did say that
Where
it was going to ascend
it?
everybody else, too, though. I locked him in the room with all the others.
Okay.
Fuck, I left those guys in there.
The fire from my shield dissipates.
All right. Good. You're on a wooden ship, a mile high.
What happens, happens. All right. I'm going to spend my travel time both with Derek and with Aluma, filling her in on what's going on, having her fill me in on her experiences, just catching up.
She doesn't really remember anything from her captivity.
Okay.
They kept her drugged basically the entire time.
Okay.
You do notice some new scars, like on her arms. Yeah.
Looking more and more like me every day.
The family resemblance is uncanny.
Anybody know of any Happy God side quests that'll take like 20 minutes?
What?
We need some power ups. We need some God juice, something.
I mean, if you're looking for a quest, I can reach out. You know, I'm pretty close with most of them. Thoth and I are a little rocky right now, but I think there's
unsteady terms.
there's a therapist or two that we can maybe get a hold of, and we'll be okay. I mean, like, I can put out like an all call. What do you want to do?
We need something to be her.
Well, I mean, you know,
She's coming.
Let me go meditate on this for a while, and I'll get back to you. That's how I'll spend my nights, trying to commune with various gods.
Yeah, just reaching out,
Yeah.
collect calling, just
Anybody
cold
need
calling.
anything done? Yeah. Skype calling the gods.
You're catching up with Illuma. There's not a whole lot for her to catch you up on, but you have a lot to tell her, and she is appreciative. She does not have an episode over the couple of weeks on your way in. You're flying on a ship. It's pretty contained company, but there's some new faces around. They're all really new to you.
Mm-hmm. No, I think Rack is bothering Thymia with the whole, oh my god, you exploded his head. That was so cool. Did you see the way it... She's clearly traumatized. And I just love it.
I think I saw his tongue hit that invisible guy because it just stopped in midair and then slid down something.
I wasn't really paying attention. Is that what happened? I don't really know what happened. I mean, I exploded a guy's head before. I didn't know. I thought you saw that one too, but apparently you didn't see that one. I don't know what we're gonna do. She's coming. Like we gotta bake cakes. Do you know how to bake a cake?
I don't know how to bake a cake.
No, I don't know how to bake a cake either. But like we gotta figure it out.
Mark's just kind of like sitting up on deck watching you guys break down. He's just like, there's that lady in town that makes really good cakes.
There's a baker in town.
Yeah, Joanne, actually, some of the older party members, they spent a lot of time over there.
Oh,
The rabbit, she never ever told me her name,
There-
I don't
there was-
think.
there was
But
a rabbit?
Kenosi, he was dope. He went over there a lot.
what do you mean a rabbit?
Oh, well, she was a gnome first, but then she was a rabbit. Druids or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really get a
She wild shaped into a rabbit.
I didn't really get an well, she didn't
Her
like
name
ever
was
go back.
George.
It was
Yeah,
George?
actually a whole lot of the people spend a lot of time over there. Her bakery's great. Raymond goes there all the time. Jimmy goes there when he's in town.
Like, can
But I
you,
think he
like,
might be going there for other reasons.
pull her out of a hat and she's
Ooh,
super
Jimmy.
magical and kills a wizard. Cause
Mark doesn't know that Jimmy's gay.
Yeah.
like, is that how that works? You can just pull her out of a hat because like we could use some help. Any-
Who's just ignoring you.
Oh, absolutely. Oozle was very displeased with everything that happened except getting his sister out.
That's calm emotions.
Just go to sleep.
Just breaks you a little bit.
You hear the invisible voice speak out in excitement over the idea of a bakery.
Yeah, I've got some cash. I can float you for the bakery.
Cash?
Well, like to pay for your goods. 'Cause we don't like steal, you know?
What's
Stealing.
stealing?
It's when you take things that you didn't
What do
pay
you mean?
for.
What do you mean pay?
You give them something and they give you food. Where are you? This is, I don't like.
Oh, you know. So I gotta collect things and then leave them if I want a cake.
Yeah. I actually have, someone who might be really interested in giving you a job.
God, you grew up weird, man.
There's like a thieves guild around. They do like espionage stuff. I'm sure these guys can hook you up.
Hey,
And
cool, bro. I don't know what any of these words are, but I trust you.
you'll fit in. They'll feed you well. They also go invisible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say that you knew more of us?
Well, they're not.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if they're like
More of
you.
me.
I've never met them, but I've heard good things.
Huh.
But yeah. But yeah, you gotta buy baked goods. You can't just take them. That's illegal. Called theft.
Saying a lot of funny words, Magic Man. And you just hear like general footsteps
Yeah.
going away.
Away.
he's like done.
He's displeased with the concept of capitalism. Fair enough. Me too,
The
brother.
the crystal lad spends the entire 2 weeks actively on the deck. Anytime somebody, he is
He's
constantly like
absorbing our
bouncing between the
language.
people. He's absorbing as much language as he can.
Yeah, brother. Speaking of, I'm gonna sit down with Flynn and try to like study study his language.
Just try to study Draconic.
Yeah.
It's very hard just with someone who speaks Draconic.
Yeah, but it's fine. We can.
But
get,
you
like,
could
the-
utilize one of your friends who can communicate with lizards
Well,
and
one of them's in the middle of a mental breakdown, and the other one's
Oozle.
Oozle. And to be fair, Oozle's been pretty great lately, but he's
Ooh.
dying, and I don't want to stress him out.
You have one more friend on the ship that has a high likelihood of speaking
Mark.
Draconic. He just like looks at you like, what?
Hey, do you understand this guy?
No, I don't speak lizard, bro.
Well, I just thought, you're a wizard now. Maybe that changed some things for you.
Oh, maybe I could like cast a spell about it.
Yeah.
You or him?
Me?
Speakus lizardus. And there's like this awkward silence. and you stare at each other, and he just goes, "Well,
There you go.
hey, I got it. I did it. I
No,
cast a
sorry,
spell.
it didn't. It didn't take.
Ah, shit. Sorry, man.
I just wanted you to have that win.
Yeah, Flint's like sitting across from you, really confused as you guys are talking in common. And he's just like, these guys are fucking weird.
You're telling me. Listen. Never listen.
Flynn,
Yeah, what's up?
you're speaking common.
Try again, buddy.
Wait, guys, am I talking differently?
You understand him just fine. He's speaking common.
No?
No, Flynn, it's you. You're talking different.
Flynn is yipping. Flynn is obviously speaking Draconic.
No, he's talking fine too.
Yeah, no, I'm not changing anything I'm doing. And Mark has already walked away dejected.
Mark, I think you did it.
Yeah, whatever, man. You don't gotta rub it in.
Poor guy.
It's like your third time asking me to cast a spell.
It's a first from me. I think you succeeded.
He's gone.
Rip.
He's gone below deck.
I'll take this time to study their alphabet and learn up.
Yeah, Flynn's like, it's weird that you want to know that kind of stuff because we're just speaking it right now, and
Well, I think it's magic, which means it's not going to last.
yeah, he gets
So,
out a pen and paper, and he's just kind of like, I'm not great at this writing thing. I'm not
I don't think this
Fully
is gonna
literate.
work, Flynn. I think that maybe once the spell wears off, I'm just not going to understand you anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah,
because
I mean,
to me,
probably.
you're speaking my language, but to you, I'm speaking your language, and
That's
so,
how languages work. When you're spiking to each other, you understand each other in your language.
Right, but if I don't hear you in your language, how am I supposed to know the words that you're saying?
What are you talking about? Whatever, man. You guys are getting weirder by the day. Where are we going?
We're going back to the HQ. You know, it's Braunshire. Has everybody got a map?
Yeah, Finn's there.
Yeah, we'll thereabouts.
He just kind of like looks. And he's like, I don't recognize any of this.
You
I
from
don't,
like
I don't think I understand these squiggles.
desert, Great Plains,
Great Plains.
orcs, and I like shift the map, like open up the east side a little more.
Orcs, like
Yeah.
that one,
Yeah, like that guy.
but bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're talking about the outskirts guy, the outskirtsers.
sure. Yeah,
From
yeah.
the outerlands.
Yeah.
The green.
Mhm.
And he kind of like, he looks over the boat. He's obviously been, here with you when you're outside. He's like, yeah, I guess I'd believe we're in the green. It looks like it. Doesn't look like home.
Well, I don't have a way of teleporting you back home, but we can get you there, I'm sure. The orcs won't give
that'd
us
be
a
cool, man.
stone.
My whole tribe is wiped out.
Oh,
So-
do you even want to go home?
I don't really have anywhere to go.
Well, do you just
I
wanna-
could make my way back to the secret tower, but like,
the secret tower?
yeah, of course. The most ancient and holy treasures of our people.
Yeah. Where's that again?
You don't know? You never been?
Well, I just, my memory's also kind of fuzzy. I'm going to do a bluff check.
Yeah.
Not great. 22.
I'm sorry, I forgot that you're not like actually kobold. Yeah, I probably ought not to talk on that too terribly much. I like you. I trust you. You're a very trustworthy guy. But people's secret.
Yeah, but we could have been brothers.
Yeah, shoot, man. I thought for a minute, absolutely, but I
Yeah,
gotta
that
I gotta
keeps
keep
happening
it.
to
I
me.
gotta
don't
keep
know
it
if it's
secret.
like-
I gotta keep it safe. You know how
What-
it is.
What can I pay
Politics.
you with? To just show me. I'm a religious person myself, so I understand the sanctity of these sites.
I don't think you understand the repercussions of me taking outsiders to the secret.
Well, they
tower.
won't know because they're gonna think that I'm one of you.
Yeah, but what about all your other weirdos? And
I'm
this
sure
big
there's
old
magic for them
floating
too.
brown thing.
And we don't have to use this to get there. The one that does the head explodey, she can teleport. That's how we got here, remember? Oh, you were in the bag.
Okay.
So we can just get in.
So you want to teleport us to the desert? What do you have to do in the secret tower?
I don't have to do anything. I just am very curious about other religions and their studies. And I just want to see another holy site, you know? I've been around. I travel a lot. That's my thing.
Oh, yeah, that's reasonable.
I flash like 18 holy symbols, you know?
You got the whole
Holy
religion
bling.
collection. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes enough sense. And shoot, what's the harm?
Yeah. See, exactly. It's gonna be really cool. I don't want to like note the location, but when we get there, can I like draw a picture of the tower?
Oh, I mean,
just for,
sure.
like,
I
for
can't
my
imagine why
journals,
that
you
would
know.
be of any harm.
Yeah.
How you getting back to all your folk? Are we getting back your what? You just joining us?
Well, no, like I think the plan.
Because, you know,
is,
I was
like-
going to go to the tower. That'd be my only real option because then I'd just wait for the new, another tribe and then I just join someone else.
Yeah. Is the tower like occupied? Is there like more?
Oh, yeah,
kobolds
absolutely.
there?
Yeah, all the tribes spend time there and, there's always someone around.
Did you guys-
Usually a good couple of tribes. But, it's not necessarily my first choice. Joining a new tribe, you start as the low man on the totem pole.
Yeah.
The structure's different. You got to learn people's names. It's a hassle. I really wish
For
that I could just
sure.
go back to my people, but
Yeah. Hey, what was the name of that one kobold we had with us?
Grognard?
Yeah, Gregnug. Did we get his people's name? What tribe was he from?
Shoot, dog. I tried talking to the guy.
He
Real
was
secretive dude.
A fire wizard, if that helps.
He was a fire wizard.
I got that from his spell book.
that doesn't mean much
Yeah,
of anything
I
to
didn't
me.
think
There's
it would,
plenty of
but-
fire wizards around. I don't think I ever met a Grugnug.
For sure. I'm not trying to say like, oh, you all know each other, but like maybe the clans had been.
Oh,
heard
no,
of, but-
like I'm just saying, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
interacted with tons of other clans before, but just
Sure.
not anybody ran by a Grugnug.
Well, his
So
people,
nonsense name. That's not even a
His
word.
people are in bronze, right?
Nug, that's a good respectable name, but what's that Grug have to do with anything?
I didn't get a chance to ask the guy. He died in the mission leading up to saving you guys.
Oh,
Yeah. But I think his people are in bronze if you want to meet his tribe.
I appreciate his sacrifice. I'd meet his people. If there's another tribe around, if it's close to you guys, you seem chill.
Yeah. I don't remember for certain, but I think I've seen some floating around. There's I think by the river.
The what?
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out when we get there. I have only been to HQ a couple times too. It'll be a learning experience for both of us.
Yeah, okay, man.
Cool.
You guys continue sailing. 2 weeks pass. Bronshire is on the horizon. And when we come back next week, hopefully this room won't be so fucking hot. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
That's it.
Bye-bye.
That's where we're going. It's a tiny little town. We're gonna die.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Sup, you bunch of fucking weebs. Did you guys have fun? I did. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so Ian keeps giving us shit to do.